Always remember, this is Urban Meyer's offense, and it's time for Urban Meyer to get his offensive mojo back. From Dan Mullen to Steve Addazio at Florida, and from Tom Herman to Ed Warinner at Ohio State, there never was any mistake about that. Meyer made it clear. You didn't bring an offense to him. You came to his team to run his offense. So when that offense breaks, or at least starts to sputter, don't forget about the driver. Meyer made the necessary changes after a shutout loss to Clemson, though some of them were in the works before that 31-0 season-ending defeat. Out are Warinner and Tim Beck. In are Kevin Wilson, the former Indiana coach, and Ryan Day. Wilson will take primary play calling over from Warinner, who never really found the right touch in his 2 years since replacing Tom Herman. A great line coach, it seems that Warinner was promoted above the role in which he excelled the most. And now he's gone. The question is why Meyer let it go on like this. Play calling cost the Buckeyes against Michigan State in 2015, and it sure didn't look fixed during the second half of 2016. In their final 8 games, the Buckeyes blew out overmatched defenses against Maryland and Nebraska, scoring 62 each time. But in their other 6 games in that stretch, Ohio State averaged 17 points per game. 17! An Urban Meyer team. How is that possible? At Florida between 2007 and 2009, the Gators were the number 3, number 4, and number 10 scoring team in the nation. At Ohio State in 2013 and 14, the Buckeyes were number 3 and number 5. That's what Meyer needs to get back to, regardless of the coordinator. Wilson should give the Buckeyes a jolt with more up-tempo calls and some downfield passing shots. It didn't have to take a change, though. You'd hear sometimes the idea that Meyer was meddling too much with his coordinators. But how can you meddle with something that you own? He needs help executing the plan, but this is and always was Meyer's offense. He needed to make these changes, but he also needs to remind himself of that and never forget it again.